You see, the insecurity state that Nigerians have found themselves, I think it's time we realize that we are going to be in it for quite a long time. Yes, I'm not a prophet of doom. It's not as if that is what I'm wishing us. But I'm going to state the reality and the obvious before our very eyes. So in case you've not noticed, give me attention. You don't expect terrorists to fight a fellow terrorist, do they? You want to stop insecurity in Nigeria and you have allowed terrorists to take charge of affairs. How is it going to stop? No, just explain. Boko Haram is a terrorist ravaging Nigeria, right? Now the ruling party is APC. This APC has been described as a terrorist organization by a Canadian court, not just an individual in Canada. A Canadian court. The court in Canada is not like the court in Nigeria. We know. So they were sure, they had their facts. And from what I've read, they gave reasons and they are obviously and absolutely correct. So you have a party, a ruling party that is already a word, no, should I say word? No, that has been described as a terrorist by a country, a civilized country, and you expect to use terrorism to stop terrorism. Is it going to work? Of course it will not work, right? Now, that is why when I laugh, when Showore refers to as the president of Nigeria as criminal, the DSS and some other persons trying to react, is it that we no longer know the meaning of the word criminal? Have we lost touch with the true definition of the word criminal? I think criminal is someone who indulged in crime, right? In one way or the other, if you are indulged in any crime, you are a criminal, is it not? The man Showore refers to as a criminal is the head of the terrorist group called APC. If terrorism is not a crime, then what is a crime? I never think like this before. No, I'm just bringing it to your knowledge. Now, reason think about it. If APC is a terrorist organization, and the head of APC in Nigeria is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, then how has Showore lied? Meanwhile, the Canadian court has made it clear. I think I also read in the news. I'm displaying that now. Falana SAN has challenged the APC and the PDP to prove to the world that they are not terrorist organization. How? What did Canadian government apply in coming to the conclusion? He said the process and means by political office holder, by these two major political parties get to office is an act of terrorism. They bully, they attack, they intimidate, they brutalize. They apply all manner of violence. This is what the Canadian court now classifies as violent and terrorist conduct. Were they wrong? And Falana is challenging these two parties to prove they are not by doing things against the original violent means that they are known for. 2027 election is already coming, and you can see the threat from the APC quarters already. From the so-called some governors, some ministers, some senators, telling you in my state, any other party will not campaign. That is already an intimidation. You are threatening people's life. If that is not an act of terrorism, please tell me. And if you agree that this is an act of terrorism, that means the Canadian court was right to have classified APC and PDP as terrorist organization. And if this is also correct, how is the head of the APC not a criminal? I rest my case. See you again in my next video.